Hey guys, welcome back to Hike Oregon. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you some new summer hiking and backpacking gear items that I have been loving. If you are new here, welcome to the Hike Oregon channel. I make hiking and backpacking vlogs, as well as gear reviews and just general tips and tricks videos to help you become a more confident hiker and backpacker. If you enjoy content like that, click that red subscribe button and the notification bell so that you're notified every time I make a new video. And if you want more content from me, you can always support me over on Patreon, where for as little as just $1, you get 2 to 3 extra videos a month. Okay, let's get into the video. You might be wondering why in the world I'm in my car and not at home or on a trip. It's giving someone a ride somewhere and I'm here for about 2 hours, so I thought I'd film this video for you guys while I'm waiting. So let's start with day hiking. If you have been following me for a while, you know that for backpacking, I absolutely love my Columbia button-down like Bahama shirt. You guys know that I will never switch to anything else, but for day hikes, I actually don't prefer those shirts. Those are specifically for backpacking. But for day hikes, I also, in the last few years, have really found it beneficial to be covered up and not so exposed to the sun. So I do love sun, don't get me wrong. I lay out in my backyard, or in the winter I enjoy a tanning booth every once in a while. I love sun on my skin, but day hikes, I cannot be in the sun all day. It is annoying to have to reapply sunscreen to keep up with that, and it's exhausting. The sun really exhausts me when I have that much exposure. So what I have been loving for my day hikes to cover up is the Outdoor Vitals Sun Hoodie. And just so you know, I will link everything down below so that you guys can find it online. This sun hoodie is so lightweight, like the material is absolutely wonderful. The cut is wonderful. It's a unisex cut, so it's slightly baggy, which I actually really love for a sun hoodie. I don't want it to be tight and clingy. Even though the material is really lightweight, I just feel like it gets hot if it's too tight and clingy. So I can insert some photos of what it looks like on me, but I have been absolutely loving this. The hood comes in handy if it's really sunny or if there are bugs. I have treated this with permethrin, so if there are mosquitoes or flies or anything like that, I just put the hood up and they don't bother me, which is great. So I have loved this. This came out just this year, so if you want to check out the Outdoor Vitals Sun Hoodie, highly recommend. Another new clothing item that came out this year are these mountain hardwear shorts. Kind of hard to show, but I will of course insert photos. I absolutely love these. The Patagonia shorts that I have been loving for years, the Barely Baggies. I love them too, don't get me wrong, but with the Barely Baggies, the waistband is kind of scrunched. When I'm backpacking, that actually really ends up hurting me, because the scrunched up part just like digs into my skin. And so when I take the backpack belt off, it's just like, oh my God, it hurts. And it sometimes can rub and stuff like that. So it's not ideal. This waistband is really nice and flat. It has a drawstring, which is really handy. The longer you wear them, the looser they tend to get. I love the material. It is so lightweight and flowy. It's almost like you're wearing a skirt. It has 2 pockets on each side. So as you can see, a zip pocket and then a button pocket as well. It fits my phone. It can, you can put chapstick in there, snacks, whatever you want. I absolutely am obsessed with these shorts. Like, I love them. I'm gonna have to get another pair because that's what I did with the Barely Baggies. They started like not making that style anymore, so I bought like 7 pairs. So I'm always worried that brands are going to not carry their clothing anymore. Now granted, these just came out this summer, so hopefully they'll continue carrying them, but I will buy another pair just in case something happens to these, because I am obsessed, absolutely obsessed. For reference, I wear a extra small, so love these. And since we're on clothing, I just wanted to mention my Ultra Temps. These are the 2.0s. I know they're like on a 4.0 at this point. They literally come out with a new temp every single year. So I can't keep up because I buy them when they're on sale, and I buy like 2 or 3 pairs at a time. So I'm still working on the 2.0s, and they are so comfy, like so comfy. So they're not exactly new to me, but the 2.0s are new to me. So I'm sure the 4s are just as comfortable and just as amazing. So if you have not tried Ultra Temps for hiking, they are incredibly comfortable. So just letting you know, trail runners all the way, I absolutely love them. Now I want to talk about a food brand that I have discovered this year, and that is Peak Refuel. My friends have been eating this backpacking food for years, and their food always looked delicious, so I decided to try Peak Refuel this year, and oh my goodness, absolutely incredible. And specifically, my favorite is this chicken pesto pasta. Holy smokes, this is one of the best backpacking meals I've ever had. If you've heard me rave about Stowaway Gourmet, this meal specifically is very, very comparable to Stowaway Gourmet, which is my absolute favorite backpacking meal. But yeah, this is new to me. Chicken pesto pasta. You guys have to try it if you like pesto. Holy moly, it's exceptional. The noodles, they're not crunchy. They rehydrate really, really well. The chicken rehydrates super well also. Sometimes meat items don't rehydrate well and they're just like a little bit spongy or whatever, but the chicken, I mean, it really feels and tastes like fresh chicken. So absolutely love this. You guys definitely need to try it. And another gear item, essential item that I have used for the first time this year and absolutely loved is the Green Trails maps. If you've been following me for a while, you probably know that I, in the past, have pretty much exclusively used the Adventure Inc. maps, and I absolutely love them, don't get me wrong, but they don't have maps for all the regions of Oregon, so they didn't have a Wallowas map. So I went ahead and ordered a Green Trails map for the Wallowas. This map was great. It shows camping, which a lot of other, I would say most other maps don't show. And I really liked that about Green Trails. It shows trails on here that weren't even on Gaia, which is pretty unusual. And yeah, the fact that it shows camping is really what sold me on this when I used it. There was a trail that we were on that was really remote. It didn't seem like anyone had used it for years and years. It hadn't really gotten maintenance or anything like that. The map showed that there was camping. The further we hiked, the more nervous we got. We're like, oh gosh, like, is there really gonna be camping? Like, no one has used this area. No one's hiked here for years. Is there really gonna be camping? And sure enough, right where Green Trails said there was camping, there was an actual campsite, and we could have cried. We were so relieved. So loved this map. The mileage is really accurate. Like, it shows all the mileage. You can see on the different trails here, it shows mileage between the different points. As far as I have been able to tell, really, really accurate. So these maps are waterproof. They're really lightweight. Like, look how small this gets. Like, it's teeny tiny. I can fold it up. Like, it's really, really great. It's a great map. It shows like all the highways, all the hiker only trails, hiker horse trails, mountain bike trails. Like, it shows all the different usage, snowmobile, cross country ski, like snowshoe. It shows tons of different things. So highly recommend, if you are looking for a map to purchase of pretty much any area that you're in, try and find a Green Trails map. So last but not least, it's not a new to me item per se, but its use is new to me. So it is my Thermarest Z-Lite sleeping pad. pad, basically, is what you would call this. Usually it's about double this size. What I did is I had one of these because I used to use it for sleeping. Don't recommend that. It's so uncomfortable. But I used to use it for sleeping, so I have a couple of these. I cut it in half. And basically what I used this for, first time this year, took this backpacking for a seat. Oh my gosh, it makes such a difference. I used to take, like, I have a little Thermarest sit pad, but it's literally this big. Like, it's the size of my butt, barely. And you can't sit comfortably if all you're sitting on is this tiny little square. You just can't sit comfortably. So having this makes such a difference. You can stretch out your legs. You can use it in front of your tent to take your shoes on and off. You can stretch on it. You can do yoga on it. I mean, I use it for so many different things. I put it on the ground when I'm packing my backpack, like when I'm emptying out my tent before everything goes in my backpack. I unfold this, I put it on the ground, and then all my gear just goes on there so that it's not getting dusty and dirty and or wet if it's been raining. So that's really, really handy. It has so many uses and it's so lightweight and small. So I highly, highly recommend everyone who's backpacking, if you're not taking a chair. I mean, a chair sometimes, yes, would be really nice, but this has so many more uses than a chair. So yeah, I would honestly take this over a camp chair. So yeah, that is my last item and it's been absolutely wonderful. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video. I'd love to hear in the comments below what new gear items you guys have been using this summer for hiking and backpacking. So thank you so much for watching and I will catch you on the next adventure.